Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
Okay. Okay, Aku Aku. So yeah, and what's really funny here is that Coco's actually looking at all these places from Crash 1 and 2. And it's implied that she's using this place to travel in between all these places. Like, there's either Lost City or Sunset Vista, and there's Barrett right there. So yeah, probably good, probably good. Anyway, let's carry on with this game. Go on to one of my favourite levels in this game, Gee Whiz.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything. But a good heart, nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
I love all these cutscenes, I really do. You know, the cutscenes in this game are absolute class. They really are. I love these cutscenes. And Gee Whiz just has one of my all-time favourite settings for a level in a platformer, a sunset hue. I love the look of this level. This level is just absolutely class A. You cannot beat this level for me. This level is the best level in Crash 3, personally. And it's quite upsetting that it's only level 6, considering there's like 30 levels left. But no, there's like 24 levels left after this. And this is the best it gets, personally. You know, this level for me is just absolutely amazing. And yes, you can blow up nitros from a fair distance, but I would never actually recommend it. The supercharged body slam actually has a bit of a reach to it that you may not notice initially, but once you actually play the game and realise it, it's actually quite useful to use. I use it almost all the time, like more times than what I would normally in a PS1 run. I'm pretty sure that was another way of saying that, but I'm sticking with it anyway. Now, I love this game. I absolutely love it. There's just no reason to say, Sam, you absolutely hate this game. Why are you LPing it? I love it. It's one of the best games released in 2017. In fact, it is the most sold remaster ever. The most sold. And yes, I love how that just jumps into the Nitro. Absolutely hilarious. And I love it. This game's just got a lot of charm into it. And, you know, I'm just glad to say that Crash Bandicoot, he's in a better state now than what he ever was. And it's all thanks to Vicarious Visions and Activison. You know, that's the best news I've heard about Crash in a long time. And the fact that he's getting another game in 2019, guys. I cannot wait. You know, I know it's just over a year, but we should be getting some news about it at E3 this year. We should be anyway. But yeah, I love all these stages. I love almost every single stage in the original. But in the remaster, I only like a few of them. And that's why I think Crash 3 is a bit inferior to Crash 2. But that's literally all. Like, the levels that I like are better than the ones in Crash 2, sure. But there's just more levels I like in Crash 2 than in Crash 3. That's literally the only thing that divides them for me. but that can seriously flip on the dime like that. It really is like, it's either Crash 2 or Crash 3, which is your favourite. No one ever chose Crash 1 as their favourite for the original. But in the remaster, they just might. And I like that. I always play Crash 1 in the remaster. It's the best way of playing it. But, hey ho, what are we gonna do? Go on, Crash. You do your dance. Okay, so now we've got Hang 'em High. Now, what I am going to do is a little bit of a cheat. Now, I'm not going to do anything bad, but I am going to save on a backtrack later on when we get a specific power up. And it's totally possible to do it. I have done it a couple times, but you know, I do quite like this game, so I'm going to do it. And you have no idea how hard it was to get up those originally. Like, in my first ever playthrough of the remaster, simply because the physics engine has been changed since the original, but hey ho, you've gotten used to it now, we're all fine. This game, if anything, is a celebration of Crash Bandicoot. And it really is that. It's not, you know, it's not a brand new game, sure, but it's more of a celebration of Crash, which I think he needed, because after all, Crash is a video game icon. Believe it or not, he is. It was him that put, well, Naughty Dog on the map, and what have they made today? Uncharted, The Last of Us, and, you know, other games like that I just can't name at the minute. But they are all amazing games, and the quality started with Crash Bandicoot, quite frankly. And these scorpions I absolutely hate, but, you know, that's just an enemy, that's expected. You know. And I will just say the music in all these stages, the remixes are absolutely key to this game's success. Like, this game has got a phenomenal soundtrack. By the way, the box that you see spinning and flickering between two different things like this, in the original they were steel boxes like this, except the picture just kept changing. And I actually find that a bit better, because once it spins too fast, it will just go into a steel crate, whereas this, it will just keep going and going until it becomes a steel crate, and it doesn't really feel right. That's just all. That's all though. Minor little things you can forgive, it's just the physics engine. That's all. That's literally the only down point of the game though, the physics engine. But you know, I do love me some of the remixes in this game. You know, I don't care if I do lose a couple masks in this stage. You've got more than enough opportunities to get lives in these games. You're in Crash Bandicoot's world. Lives are practically falling out of the sky. You know, platforms like these, they're now rare to come across in the new era of gaming. But this has said to the world, I'm a platformer and I'm here to stay. And that was Hang 'em High, a very, very fun level. However, level 8. Level 8 can fuck right off! I hate the motorbike stages in the remake. I don't know what it is, but they have fucked them up. And I'm going to explain why. First off, the feeling of it is completely off. And here's what I like to do personally. I don't like to go through all the boxes and try and get first place. I mean, I'll try, but I will just end up trying to get first place. You know, they've fucked up the motorbike stages. Your controls will lock if you're going fast in the stage, which is a problem because of the relics. If you take too long in this stage, it is impossible to clear it. If you want to get the gem, you have to go at a snail's pace. And if you want to just play it safe, you need to master these controls and hope to God it doesn't just send you off into a pit. And look at that, I only missed one box as well. That's just quite depressing. However, I have got first place and I will be going straight back in to get the gem. Now, this is how I like to do it. I like to go at snail's pace in order to get these gems, ladies and gentlemen. I like to go at a snail's pace. I don't like to go fast in these stages, but you have to in order to get the crystal. So yeah, we're going to quickly hop back into Hog Ride and get them.
G'day, mate. Dingodile's the name, and Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystal to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
I love Dingodile. The first thing I wanted to hear of the new soundtrack was Dingodile's theme. It's so good. And in a remake, I don't really like it, but that's just me. And I think I'm just going to take a little bit of a break here, just not really move anywhere really. I'm sorry guys, I'm feeling shattered. Okay, let's just go. It's a Sunday drive after all. It's a Sunday drive, do not hit that. And yeah, your motorbike does have a large hitbox, so don't worry about not hitting a box. You should hit it if you're in the general vicinity of it. But personally, I just like to go as slow as possible. I do not like to go fast in this stage at all. That's just me there. Look at that. Now sure, like, you don't have to come first to get the gem. That would be sort of ridiculous, but I would just suggest go slow and you'll get the gem no matter what. And yeah, you do not need any booster to get across. Brake here, because you will miss that. Yeah, you actually need to brake there, because otherwise you will miss the gem. I've done it loads of times. So yeah, didn't take as long as I thought, but you're better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. So yeah, we've had 2 platforming stages and 1 motorbike stage. I think it's time that we what should we do now, Crash? What should we do? What should we do? Oh yes, another platform. Because why not? Yeah, this is honestly the one warp zone which I actually love. Because it's mainly platforming. And it's got little to no like other gameplay types that I despise with a passion. Sure enough, I don't like the motorbike stages, but Hog Ride, sorry, not Hog Wild's in Crash 1. Hog Ride's not bad, it's all the others, especially Road Crash. I'm not looking forward to that. So yeah, Toontime's a pretty easy level. I like it. Now, unfortunately, we can't get the box gem in this stage simply because we need the purple gem. But there's nothing wrong with picking up some Wumpa Fruit during the meantime going in the bonus stage now, is there? So yeah, Crash's jumping alters between the games. Like, this game's got the best jumping physics, but everything else, like that, you should normally always be able to make that. Thing is, you can't make that unless you have a double jump otherwise, and I don't like that. Oh sure, you can use the bazooka if you're good with it. That's just me. Do 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 do. So yeah, I always look forward to the second warp because it's got some of my all-time favourite levels in. Now there is an achievement that you can get, or a trophy, sorry, if you avoid the monkeys for a minute. It doesn't have to be in this stage, but it's easy enough in this stage that you should be able to make it. So yeah, like I said, you need the purple gem. However, there's a couple boxes there. So, yeah. No, I haven't got all the boxes over there. There's loads in that pathway, but you just can't get there, unfortunately. Now, when playing the remake, I do tend to slide and spin jump, only because I'm not sure what the physics engine is going to do. So, like, for levels like this, I do tend to just, like, you know, do that. So it isn't so much of a risk, really. And yeah. I slid into him. I literally slid into him and I got injured. But yeah, we're missing quite a few boxes, but like I said, we couldn't get the box gem in this anyway. And the last stage in this warp is honestly quite a fun level. I do quite like this level. It's a shame that there's only 2 of them in this whole game and it finishes this early. I think that there should have been at least 1 more. But hey ho. It's what the original game was, and I think it would have benefited if we got rid of one of the jetpack stages. No, not jetpack. Jet ski stages. And replaced it with one of these. I do like it. Good old Midnight Run. Can't complain. Holding 1 lets Pura smash through certain hazards, like I was saying earlier. So yeah, Coco, she can literally do everything that Crash does. So yeah, this one is a bit harder than Orange Express, but I think this is honestly a better level than it. Personally, I know, controversial, but it's just what I think. Oh, come on. Yeah, I need to die because I didn't pick up all the boxes. It's the only thing I don't like about this remake, but mind you, it was like that in the original too, so it's not really a remake's problem, but you know, they could have helped on it. There you go. You know, you don't need to run in these stages except for one place, but you know, one place, not that bad. I have not played every single Crash game ever. I haven't played any of the GBA games, only because I never actually owned the GBA, but I will do on my birthday. So, yeah, it's always good, isn't it? And there's the crystal. And there we go. Only one death, so not that bad. And as I'm playing this, my laptop's updating, so yeah. I guess I can let you know where it's up to for the update during this LP. So yeah, Dingodile is next. Dingodile, I love Dingodile, it's such a fun boss fight, love it. Come on, Dingodile. I'll roast yous.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
Okay. Dingodile, he's a piece of cake.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
And that's one way you can just cheese him. Oh, come on. Yeah, it can be quite difficult to cheese him like that. I'm not going to cheese him now, but yeah, there's one thing you can do to actually speed up, and that's just to run in the inside. Quite obviously, actually. Because if you run on the inside, you'll go there quicker, obviously. And that's the way you're supposed to fight him. Just make a good clear path. And yeah. I thought I'd get one in. Oh, what? He fires, Dingodile fires where he thinks you're gonna go, so it's a bit more harder. In the remake, and yeah, it is possible to do it like this. And there you go, that's him done. Fairly easy. You thrashed me, mate, but I assure you, there's much worse. Where's that quote? Come on, it's such a good quote. Either way, we got the double jump, and that will be it for this part. Hopefully you enjoyed it.